All week, we're bringing you brunch ideas. It's the lazy person's breakfast or the hungry person's lunch. And today, we have sweet and savory covered as we make a frittata that leans on leftovers as ingredients, and grab your maple syrup as we're doing a French toast casserole. I'm Jeff Philbin, and this is Dinner DeeAs. Joining me to explore the food frontier between breakfast and lunch is Chef Sean Ragan. He's starting our week off right with a duo of dishes. And my friend, welcome to the Dinner DeeAs Kitchen. This is an honor and a treat to see you. It's been a long time. You have been a part of my culinary journey in the media world, part of it all, with you and your wife for so long. So it is an absolute joy to have you here right now with me today, my friend.
Thank you so much.
Chef Sean is also with the JW Marriott, and not just a friend of mine, the JW Marriott in Tampa, that is. And he's here today to share recipes for a spring vegetable frittata and also French toast, but in a casserole. We're going to have some fun with a casserole for breakfast and brunch. And both dishes uses everyone's favorite cost-conscious ingredient, leftovers.
It's very important these days.
It really is. I mean, the price of groceries is really, really expensive. But more than that, you think about the ingredients that you have for that dish, only just that dish, and you're throwing away. Food waste is real, but when you can find a new way to kind of bring some life to those ingredients that would have gone just to the garbage, you can make a great dish.
Yeah.
So what are we making?
So today we're going to do a spring vegetable frittata. These were some of the vegetables that I had in my refrigerator. We had some melting leeks right now. We're going to add some zucchini to that, a couple other vegetables, some cheese, and egg, and then we're just going to put it in the oven.
So we've got the leeks already starting over here. They smell fantastic. When do you know when's the right time to start layering more flavors in?
So the leeks will start to become translucent. You know, you'll start to be able to see through it, see through them, and then that's when you know that they're cooked well enough.
Okay.
You don't want to get too much color in them because then it's going to change the flavor of them.
And what do we have them cooked in right now?
Just a little bit of olive oil.
Just a little bit of olive oil, very clean. Smells already fantastic. All right, so what's going on next?
So next we're going to add our zucchini that we've already cut up. And again, if this is leftovers, they might already be cooked by then, but for our purpose, I had some just that were getting old in the refrigerator, so I wanted to use them up.
Oh, I love it. Okay. And so then what we're trying to do here is just to cook them to...
Just get them a little tender.
A little soft, a little tender, not really kind of getting a hard sear on them, nothing.
No.
We're just using very low temperature, medium temperatures here.
Yeah, because we're going to put this in the oven, and it's going to cook even more.
That's where the whole process is going to be.
Exactly.
To grab Chef Sean's recipe for this frittata and the French toast we're about to do, go to dinnerdeas.com. It's there for you and ready to print with all the ingredients, the amounts, and directions to make it tonight or tomorrow morning. Use the camera on your phone to find us with the QR code. Just point the phone at the TV, and when you have that box in frame and in focus, a link to us will appear right on your phone. Okay, so if these are just going to just do their thing for a little bit, cook and soften a little bit, what else can we do?
So we're going to start the process of our French toast casserole.
Okay.
So we're going to grease up our pan, which we have right here. Just going to do a little pan spray in there, real simple. And then we're going to make basically almost like a little bit of caramel to put on the bottom of it. So we're going to melt some butter with some brown sugar. And we're going to incorporate that. And we're only going to just melt the butter and get the sugar incorporated into it. And then we're going to pour that into the bottom of the casserole.
Oh, so that's just going to be like a nice little bit of like that syrup that's just going to take everything.
Exactly.
And just...
So when it cooks up, it's going to bubble over the top. And then when we serve it, you'll be able to spoon it out and put it on top.
Oh.
Season this with a little bit of salt and pepper.
We're going to take a quick break. Back with more brunch right after as we turn stale bread into a fancy French toast feast ahead on Dinner DeeAs. Welcome back to Dinner DeeAs, where it's not dinner time or lunchtime even, as we're bringing you brunch ideas all week long. Getting us underway is Chef Sean Ragan from the JW Marriott in Tampa, who's sharing how to make a spring vegetable frittata and French toast, but in casserole form.
Casserole.
Let's go. Before the break, we started the frittata, cooking leeks slowly until they soften. Then added zucchini and let that cook while we got our French toast casserole up and running. Greasing a baking dish and then heating brown sugar in the butter together until it's dissolved here, and it's really just like a smooth caramel almost.
Yeah, exactly. And that's going to go into the baking dish, and as the bread bakes, it's going to come up and just envelop the whole thing.
So is this ready here? Is this to your liking, Chef?
Yep, it's perfect.
Okay.
And we want to pour it right here into the bottom of this. It's perfect. And then we're going to get our custard underway. We have our eggs and our heavy cream. We're going to start whisking this together.
Now with the heavy cream, the eggs, the bread, sugar, it's not the lightest breakfast over here.
No.
But it's also gonna be the tastiest and part of that whole like sweetness thing going on here.
Exactly. So you get a little sweet, a little savory, you know?
All right. So what did you just add in there?
So that was the cinnamon.
Okay.
And then this is a little bit of vanilla. And we're just going to add that to it as well.
Okay.
And then we're just going to incorporate this all.
Oh, it looks like it's coming along really well and incorporate.
Yep.
Now that's gonna mix with the bread over here. What type of bread do you have?
So today I used brioche. I had a little bit of stale brioche that was in my pantry.
Okay.
And instead of throwing it away, I just cut it up into some bite-sized pieces and was able to bring it here today.
Now what other breads could you use for this?
You can use anything. I don't know about you, but in my house, we always have bread around, whether it's French bread or if it's sliced white bread,
Yeah.
any kind of bread. You can use anything you want. I mean, you're just basically making French toast, but just in a casserole form. And we're just going to incorporate it. And this can be done overnight, too. If you wanted to put this in the refrigerator so that you didn't have to worry about it in the morning, you could do this overnight.
See, that's pretty cool. So like someone on the go can already kind of start this whole process, have it ready to go, and still feel like a rock star by just popping it into the oven.
Exactly. You can put it all together in your in your casserole, and then wrap it, and then just pop it in the oven in the next morning.
I love it. Work hard and smart here, my friends.
So we are incorporated as much as we can.
Okay.
And we're just going to pour this in here. And use your spatula, just move it around. Make sure it's all. And that's it for the French toast casserole.
That's it.
Simple and easy.
Simple and easy and just for you, my friends. To grab Chef Sean's recipes for his French toast casserole and the frittata we're finishing up next, head to dinnerdeas.com. Just scan the QR code in the corner of the screen. Now, this is done, you say.
Yes.
But we can't just eat this like this right now. So this has got to go into the oven. What are we looking at for the oven?
About 350 degrees, roughly 30 to 40 minutes.
Come on now. I'm putting this bad boy in for you. Oh, I can't wait. And in the meantime, what can we do to finish up this frittata?
So we're going to add the rest of our vegetables,
Okay.
Which we have some asparagus
Okay.
and some spinach. We're just going to add that right in and incorporate that. Again, this is just a spring vegetable. Whatever I could find in my refrigerator, I just chopped up and brought it in. And I mean, it's just fun. It's easy, and it's using all those leftovers.
It's using everything. Ready to go in the spinach too?
Yes, sir.
You know, we were just saying too, like before we started back, frittatas are really great because, like, yes, we're using vegetables that we had in the fridge, but like, if you had a protein from the night before from dinner or something that's like, hey, what am I gonna do with the leftover steak or the chicken dish? Like, a frittata is a great way to fold in anything.
Anything at all. I mean, meat, you know, proteins of any kind. It's just that versatile.
Oh, love it.
And again, because everything is leftovers, everything was already been cooked, you know what I mean? So you don't really have to cook too much on the stove, and it's also going to cook in the oven as well. So it's real quick, real easy. We can add the potatoes.
Okay, and these were already cooked potatoes, as you
They
said.
were. Yeah, I just chopped them up from the night before. They were just roasted potatoes that we had for dinner. And we're going to re-season this. Again, it's super important to season every time.
Very cool. While we finesse our frittata, we're taking another quick break. When we come back, we finish it up and get it into the oven ahead on Dinner Diaz. Welcome back to Dinner DeeAs, where we have ideas for dinner that also work for a morning meal as we kick off a week of brunch ideas, starting today with a spring vegetable frittata and a French toast casserole, both courtesy of our friend Chef Sean Ragan from Tampa's JW Marriott Hotel. Before the break, we finished melting brown sugar and butter, pouring it into a greased baking dish, then made a custard, whisking eggs with heavy cream, cinnamon, and vanilla, pouring it all over some cubed day-old brioche, then got all of that in the dish and into the oven while we added to our frittata, throwing in some asparagus, spinach, and finally some cooked potatoes. And these were all leftovers that you had on hand. But folks, you can use whatever you have that's on your hand, okay?
Exactly.
All right. So what's next then?
So we're gonna get our eggs and our heavy cream together to basically make just our, if you will, a custard for the frittata as well. So we have our eggs, we have our heavy cream.
A lot of eggs right there, my friend.
It is. So this is good for probably 5 or 6 people, you know, to enjoy a piece of frittata.
You know, and you could balance this out. You could put so many different sides with it too. So you want the French toast casserole, fantastic.
Yep.
Sweet and savory. You want to do a nice salad because, you know, hey, I'm going to save this recipe for the next time.
Be a little healthy.
Be a little healthy. You could do that part too. It's perfect for any time.
We're gonna season this as well. So we've already seasoned all the vegetables in our saute pan. We're gonna season the eggs as well.
You know, let me ask you, Chef. Many people are curious to know, what's the difference between a frittata and a quiche?
So a frittata is basically a crustless quiche, and I thought it was appropriate for this segment because, you know, a lot of people have, you know, gluten allergies and stuff like that today, you know? I mean, so I wanted to, you know, give somebody the opportunity to be able to enjoy something like this.
I love it.
So we have our eggs and cream incorporated with a little bit of salt and pepper. We're gonna add this to our eggs. And then while we're doing that, we're also gonna add some of our cheese, about 3/4 of the cheese, because we wanna save a little bit for the top later.
Okay, what type of cheese do you have right there?
This is a crumbled goat cheese that I chose to use.
Okay.
It's just, again, this is all things that were in my refrigerator that if I didn't use up, are probably gonna go bad.
It's perfect time to make a frittata.
It is.
And it's a perfect time to grab Chef Sean's recipe for this fine frittata. And not forgetting the French toast casserole cooking over there in the oven. Head to dinnerdeas.com or just scan the QR code in the corner of the screen to find us. So, are we going to let this just be here for the rest of it and just let it
No, we're gonna
cook?
We're gonna cook it a little bit, and then we're gonna get it right into the oven.
And how do you know when it's right to take it from the stovetop to the oven?
So usually when I do it at home, I want to kind of cook the eggs a little bit so that I know that the placement of all the vegetables is proper before I put it in the oven.
Okay.
You know, because sometimes when you put something in the oven, if it's still loose, a lot of it will settle.
Okay.
You know, I mean, so it's important for me that I, you know, kind of incorporate it, make sure that everything is kind
It's a little quality control at that point to make sure that you're going to have that nice bite because it's just gravity's going to pull it all down. But
that, yep, and you know, I mean, then everybody gets a bite of something specific. You know, like so you get a little potato, a little spinach, a little, you know.
Now, and it's a perfect way to be able to celebrate, you know, that savory, that sweet that's going on over here. So I got to ask you, my friend, like, which one are you? You more savory? You more sweet?
I love it together, you know, because I love something sweet, but with a hint of salt. You know, I mean, so I mean, even if it's French toast, I might want to have a French fry with it. You know, I mean, something silly. You know?
Ooh,
But,
all right, okay.
yeah.
I see how you're going with that one here. See, I like the savory. I've always been that savory, but then when I do have a sweet tooth, I got a sweet tooth. Like that's like if I'm going for it, like I'm going all in for it, and I just absolutely love that.
I love the good blend.
You have to have balance with it.
Definitely.
You have to have balance with it.
I'm gonna ask for that rubber spatula, please, sir. I'm gonna just give it a pull from the side. You can see that it's already starting to set up. And this way we know that we feel comfortable where everything is. Then we can get it right into the oven. And it's going to be a 350-degree oven for 15, 20 minutes.
Oh, I love it. I love it.
And that's it.
You ready to pop that in?
We are.
Let's go for it. If you make either of Chef Sean's dishes for your dinner or brunch, take a photo and let us see how it turned out. Email us, dinnerdeas@fox.com. That's what Cindy did. She watches this on Largo every day. Hi, Cindy. She's at home on her lunch hour watching Dinner DeeAs. She made the spaghetti a la limone and pork chops recipe shared by Chef Vinny Andreotti, the Vinny of Tampa sandwich shop Cousin Vinny's. Cindy told us Made this one tonight, didn't have cherry peppers, so I used fresh jalapenos and roasted red peppers. It was amazing, Chef.
It looks amazing.
Right?
I wish I would have been invited.
I see I see the extra plate over there to split everything up. She did have the serving platters for us. So maybe like the next time, Sydney, I think the two of us will coming over.
Sounds good.
Okay, because we're bringing the brunch.
Yeah, we got it.
She's got already the dinner for us. One last break to take while we wait on these brunches to bake and pop this one into the oven. We'll see how they both look when done ahead on Dinner DeeAs. Welcome back to Dinner DeeAs, where it's the beginning of brunch week with ideas for mid-morning meals coming your way every day. Starting with a duo of delightful dishes, a spring vegetable frittata and French toast casserole, both from Chef Sean Ragan, executive sous chef with the JW Marriott in Tampa. Before the break, we finished the frittata by whisking eggs with heavy cream, a little salt and pepper, and then poured it over our vegetables in the skillet, stirring in some goat cheese, and then got that all into the oven where we let it bake for about 15, 20 minutes.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. Now, we got this bad boy over here, though.
This is the French toast casserole.
Okay, sweetness coming out first over here. This looks absolutely fantastic. But how do you know that it's done?
You could shake it, and if it's still a little wishy-washy, it's got a little longer to go. But really, it's just about incorporating the custard into the bread and getting it all absorbed. We are just going to cut it just like you would a brownie or anything like that. Just should slice really pretty easy.
Oh, look at that. But my friend, that's portion control right there. Right there, that is, I see that one. That one's got my name written all over it. I think it's got the words deliciousness. Look at all that, that brown sugar.
And that's the caramel
butter
that we're talking
caramel
about.
right there coming out like that. Oh, you went back for it?
Oh, of course. Got to put it on top.
Oh, yeah. That looks so good. All right, so that is brunch item 1 down.
That's number 1.
And then we've got the frittata.
We do have the frittata.
We've got brunch number 2.
And so
Oh, yeah, this is the dynamic duo I've been waiting for.
we bake this
Whoa there, kiddo.
in the oven. And then, like I said, we reserved some of the cheese earlier for a little bit more on top. And you could broil this if you wanted to, or just the heat of it alone will melt it.
Oh, but look at how beautiful that looks.
And then this, as long as it sets up properly, you could just slide your rubber spatula around in there and then just loosen it up, and then you can just pop it right onto a cutting board.
Oh, look at that. And that way then, no one's slicing into their pans,
Yeah.
damaging anything.
Definitely
Take
don't
it
wanna do
out, make sure,
Yeah.
put it onto a cutting board and rest it. How do you make this look pretty?
So it's just like a pie, we can slice it as big or as little as you care. But as long as we cooked it properly,
Oh, look at that.
you have beautiful, even amounts.
Now, how many would this serve?
This is a 12-egg frittata. And it was in a 10-inch pan. This we could cut even smaller than that. You're talking about 6 to 8 people.
Yeah.
You could get a nice slice out of it. It just really depends on what you want to serve it with. It's great to serve with a salad.
Yeah.
It's a crusty bread. You could do it.
Or
potatoes.
French toast.
French toast.
And your loved ones, because literally, this is truly a means to be able to do something in bulk, so you can bring everyone together.
Yeah, this is great for friends and family. Invite them over on Sunday morning.
My friend, which one you going for first?
I'm gonna probably do a little bite of each.
Okay.
And maybe mix it together because I'm a salty, sweet kind of
You,
guy.
wait, 'cause, you were saying that before, French toast and a French fry, but you're
Yeah.
saying okay, frittata
I love a little salt with a little sweet. It's just
with the same fork for it, the same bite and everything.
yeah.
Okay, Jedi Master, show me the way. Okay, let me be.
So I'm gonna take right off the edge right here,
That's the one. All right,
Yeah.
I'm following your lead.
and then I'm just gonna scoop a little piece off it.
I got a little bit of the potato on that one too.
Yeah, I did too.
Oh, so you really are going for that one. I want to taste this on its own. You know what's beautiful how you did this too?
I don't want to force
Every
anybody.
step of the way, you kept seasoning. You kept bringing more salt and pepper, making sure that, yes, sure, the potatoes might have been cooked from a time before and leftovers for it.
Yeah.
But no, it needed to have that purpose within this dish.
You know, I always tell the chefs that work for me, you know, cooking and building flavors. You know, I mean, it's always important that every ingredient that you use, you know, you season. Because then when you put it all together, it's just that much better.
Talk about being better. I don't think there's anything better than that bite right now in the entire world. That is so good. It is so sweet, but not overly sweet.
No, because really the only sugar that was in it was the bottom. You know,
That's
and
it.
it just enveloped into it. And, you know, the rest of it was just regular French toast. We didn't add any extra sugar or anything like
And
that.
you're not hiding behind the warmth of the cinnamon behind it too. No. Oh my gosh, that is so good. Thanks to Chef Sean Ragan. A link to his dining empire over at Tampa's JW Mira is at dinnerdeas.com, along with both of the recipes he shared today with us. I'm Jeff Philbin. Thanks for watching, and see you next time with more ideas for dinner or brunch for the rest of this week here at Dinner Deas.